A Ukrainian grandmaster of chess just posted this question on X. "I'm tired of pretending," he says. "What is this for?" In case you're wondering, he's referring to this diagonal slit in the bishop chess piece. The replies started rolling in. Some said it represented the bishop's diagonal movement. Others leaned into jokes. A few pointed out the obvious resemblance to the bishop's hat, and that seems to be the popular answer. But here's the irony. That notch existed long before the piece was ever called a bishop. There's a very unexpected and deep history hidden inside it. A memory of design that's been fossilized, forgotten, and reinterpreted across centuries and cultures. And if you think you know what it used to be, pause the video and drop your guess in the comments. If you enjoy stories about design hidden in plain sight, follow me at Tall Stories, because this is exactly that kind of story. To understand it, we're going to have to travel back in time. The modern chess set that we recognize today was standardized in 1849 by a British toy company and popularized by Howard Staunton. Before that, sets were wildly inconsistent. There were Gothic ones, Baroque ones. They were highly figurative, beautiful, but very chaotic in serious play. But actually, chess is far older. It actually began in India around the 6th century as Chaturanga, named for the 4 divisions of the army during the Gupta period. It was the infantry, the cavalry, the chariots, and the 4th division, elephants. Yes, the bishop did not begin as a bishop. It began as an elephant. Early Indian chess sets were likely ornate, carved in wood or stone, not unlike temple sculptures. Legend says that in the 7th century, an Indian ruler sent a chess set to a Persian king as a diplomatic challenge. In return, they gave us backgammon. And with that exchange, chess was no longer confined to India. It had started to travel. And in Persia, Chaturanga became Shatranj. It passed through different imaginations. In a world that resisted carving living figures, the elephant could no longer stand in full form. It dissolved. The body softened into a column, the living details fell away, and what remained were 2 small notches at the top, a symbolic memory of the tusks. Chess eventually entered Europe through Islamic Spain, and in the 11th century it was firmly rooted there. Shah, the Persian word for king, eventually morphed through French into English as chess. When the king was threatened, players would shout, "Shah mat." The king is defeated. That became checkmate. The game evolved. The elephant was already abstracted into a symbolic form. So by the time it reached Europe, that shape no longer read as an elephant. So it was reimagined into something that they understood. But the little slit at the top endured as a clerical hat. So the next time someone asks you that question, remember, India gave chess its structure, Persia gave it the name, Europe gave it speed, England gave it form, and that diagonal slit on the top of the modern bishop, it may be the last architectural memory of the elephant's tusks. It's a reminder that design remembers, even when we forget. Chess is a game about armies and strategy, and yet it did not conquer the world through conquest. It traveled in caravans, in manuscripts, and in gifts between kings. For a game about war, it has a remarkably peaceful history. If you like optimistic stories about design, architecture, and cities, follow me at Tall Stories.